Hey, what's poppin', you guys? Okay, so I thought today it would be fun if we did a little Q&A. And also I'm wearing fun makeup. I don't know. I decided, I don't know. But yeah, okay, so I decided to do a little Q&A. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to send me questions that I can answer. And these are all the questions that you guys asked, or not all the questions that you guys asked me, but these are all the questions that I thought were interesting that you guys asked me. And if I didn't answer your question, it was probably because it was on a touchy subject. And if you want to know more about the touchy subject, just go to a Halloween special. I answer a lot of those touchy questions there. Touchy in the sense that they involve a person that I don't really want to speak upon. So, okay. But other than that, we have, how many questions we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 questions that I picked, and I'm gonna answer all of them truthfully. And so we're gonna get started. Okay, why not? Why shan't we? Okay, so the first one is just a quick throwaway. Last time you pooped. The last time I pooped was this morning, and it was a lot of dookie. It was a sustainable amount of dookie. But yeah, I did have a decent poop, and I think it's because I had tuna the night prior. I had tuna, grapes, and strawberries. So I think it did something to my tum-tum. So I shed all that out this morning. Okay, anyways. Okay, now let's get into the real question. Do you have plans for Halloween? So, Halloween is a bit of a touchy subject because I don't really have plans for Halloween. I'm hoping that I'm going to go to a Halloween party with my friend on the 29th, which I guess is technically Halloween this year, but you know what I mean. But for like actual Halloween, like actually like the 31st, I don't think I have any plans for the actual 31st, but I hope I am going to a party. Like just like a party with my friend on the 29th. I really hope I do, because if not, then I'm gonna be very sad because I really want something to do and I want to be able to dress up and get all cute and go somewhere, and like I haven't been able to do that in so long, so I want to be able to do that, you know what I mean? So like hopefully I get to go to a party. If not, that is fine, but I will cry lonely in my tent. But yeah, hopefully I get to go to a Halloween like party. Crossing our fingers. Okay. Let's see. How's dating been? Dating has been uneventful. I haven't gone on any new dates. I haven't really like seen any new people. I haven't done any new things. And I'm gonna be completely honest. I honestly think it's because my friend went to prison. I know I keep saying that, but I really feel like that shit affected me, because I haven't gone out. I really have not gone out. I haven't left the house. I haven't done anything like new or exciting or fun, and it's just because like I don't have like my buddy anymore, you know what I mean? Like she would like, I feel like she would recharge me every week by like just like having fun and stuff, and then I'd be like, ooh, like that was fun, like doing that like with her. Now let me go and do something alone, you know what I mean? So like it would make me like excited to go do things alone as well. But like now that she's not here to like do stuff with, I don't want to do stuff alone either, because like I'm just like, I just don't want to leave the house at all. So like I'm just kind of like a little bit in a weird vibe, because like I'm not leaving the house because like I don't want to leave the house, because like I don't know, it's just weird leaving the house alone. So it's like, I don't know, you know what I mean? But like I obviously I have to do it. I don't have any friends, so like I have to do it. And then like the one friend that I do have also doesn't really leave the house unless they want to go to the gym or like go to Target. And like they live really far away from me, and we both don't have a car, so we can't even do like errands together. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's just like I'm like in a weird predicament where like I just can't be in the surrounding areas of my friends, and then because I can't be in the surrounding areas of my friends, it makes me like not want to go on like dates or like do anything, because then I'm like, who am I even going to talk to about it? I guess I talked to on my YouTube about it, but like it's just not the same, you know what I mean? Like it's just like I want to talk to my friends about it first, and then I'll make a YouTube video about it, you know what I mean? But like I don't know, it's just, it's not the same. It's just not the same. It's not the same because like before we would kiki like every week, you know what I mean? And it was like in person, and like we get to talk about things in person. And now since we can't do that, it's just like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, dating has been subpar. I haven't gone on any dates, and no one finds me attractive. So, yay. Okay. Do you have a job yet? No, I don't. I am applying to many fucking places. Like, I am applying to like Literally, I'm applying to so many fucking places, like, at this point that I'm, like, so fucking, like, sick and tired of having to apply to places, but nobody's hiring, and the people that are hiring are the people all the way in fucking La Jolla, and, like, I am not gonna work all the way in fucking La Jolla, like, I'm so sorry, like, I'm not doing that. So, I haven't gotten a job. No one around me wants to hire me. And the people that do want to hire me, they want to hire me for 12-hour shifts, you know, fucking 6 days a week. And I'm not going to fucking do that. So it's just really hard finding a job in the conditions that I want for, like, my employer. You know what I mean? Like, I only want to work 3 days out of the week. I'll gladly work 8 hours each of those days. You know what I mean? Like, I'll gladly give you the full 8 hours. I'll put my whole pussy into it. You know what I mean? But, like, after that, like, I want to have, like, my 4 days off. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have my 4 days off. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, they just don't want to hire me. And, like, you can call me lazy. I don't care. You can call me lazy all you fucking want. I just don't need a fucking job to give me 5 days, 6 days a week at the moment. Like, I just don't need that at the moment. Like, I really don't fucking need that. Okay. Now we're getting into, like, the more raunchy questions, because I did ask for some raunchy ones, because, like, you guys were giving me such, like, peace and love, but you guys were giving me such, like, boring questions, and I say that with full love in my heart. Like, it was just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, how are you doing? How's life been? Girl, like, don't I make update videos enough for you to know? Like, come on. Okay, favorite position. So, listen, I'll give you my favorite and I'll give you my least favorite. My most favorite, it has to be, okay, I'll give you my lazy answer and I'll give you my not lazy answer. My lazy answer, I love missionary, because I'm fucking lazy sometimes, okay? Sometimes a bitch just wants to lay there, starfish, and, like, just have things happen. You know what I mean? Because, like, sometimes I'm just lazy. But on the days where I'm, like, really in it and, like, I'm, like, putting my whole Badusi into it, I really like cowgirl. Like, regular cowgirl where you're, like, looking at their face. Not the one where you're looking at their feet. I don't like that one. But the one where you're looking at their face, I'm okay with that. I like that one. I can get on my feet, but sometimes I don't do that because it hurts my knees. So then I just, like, kind of do, like, a little bounce. You know what I mean? With, like, my body. But if I don't do, like, a little bounce with my body, then I'll, like, get on my feet and I'll squat or whatever. And, like, that hurts like a bitch, but, like, it gets them going. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's a price that you have to pay. And then, for least favorite, I despise side. I don't like this. I don't like side. I don't like laying on your side and trying to do, because, like, I have an ass, and, like, laying on my side, and then not only do I have an ass, but then I also have a stomach. So, like, whichever side you pick, there is going to be something in the way of us being able to, like, do it. You know what I mean? Like comfortably. So it's just like, I just don't like side, but for some reason a lot of men love doing the side one, and I think it's because they don't want to look at my face, but it's fine, you know what I mean? But, like, I just don't like it because, like, I feel like it doesn't really work as well as other positions, you know what I mean? Like, in my humble opinion, but that's just me. Anyways, okay, worst hookup story. Okay. Oh, I have one. I think I've already talked about this one, but my worst hookup story, hands down, has to be my Tinder hookup that I had, like, a lot of months back. I don't even remember. I think it was, like, last November. I went on a date with this guy late at night, which I should not have done. I don't know where the fuck I was doing. I think it's because I was in the middle of my mania, so, like, I just was doing things. But I went on this date with this guy at the beach at night, okay? And we went to the beach and we smoked weed and we talked and stuff, and, like, it was like one of those, like, Stockholm syndrome type of shits where it's like, since we hung out for, like, 8 or 9 hours that night, I, like, really liked him because of that. And then but then, like, I hung out with him the second time, and the second time, again, like, I was, like, kind of vibing with it, but also, like, I was starting to, like, not vibe with it as much, but I was still vibing with it. And then he suggested, he was like, would you be down if, like, I got us, like, a hotel? And I was like, I mean, I haven't had sex in, like, a fatty, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't had sex in, like, a month or two, so, like, you know what, why not? So I was like, I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, like, you can, you know what I mean? But, like, I just have to go pick up shit. And so, like, we came to my house and I picked up, girl, I took, like, 2 huge ass bags to this fucking motel for this fucking little like fuck around thing, which is so annoying on my part, but like I don't give a fuck. But like I packed like a big ass bag, and then I packed another big ass bag, and like I brought all these big ass bags. I brought my soap supplies. I was like, I am not gonna have a horrible shower when we're done with this. Like I'm gonna have a good shower when we're done with this. So like I brought all my shit, and I remember we got in the car, and it was already late at night, and we get to the motel, and the reason I say it's my worst hookup experience is because sex didn't even really happen. Because we get there, and like he's like, okay, like we should probably like shower real quick, you know what I mean, like I'll shower first and then you can shower. And I was like, okay, cool. So he showers first, and he comes out, and he's still a little musty, but I don't say anything because it's like a must that I can like handle, you know what I mean, like it's just like skin must, like it's just like I can smell his skin, you know what I mean. But like I was like, it was fine, and so I was okay, whatever. And so then I went in, and then I showered, and you could not smell my skin, honey, you could only smell the soap, you know what I'm saying. So so I come out, and then we like decide to like start. So we start like kissing and stuff, and like touching each other, and then like he begins to like go down on me, and I don't feel anything. I don't feel nothing. I feel nothing down there. I feel absolutely zero down there. And I was like, is he even like making contact? Like I don't even feel like he's making contact. And I like thrusted into him so I could see if he was making contact, and he was making contact. It's just that he was being so light-handed to the point where like I couldn't feel it at all. Like I couldn't feel it at all. So I was just like, oh my god, what the fuck? And so then I remember I told him, I was like, you can go harder. Like you can like you can add more pressure. And so then he added a little bit more pressure, but it still just was not correct. And I was like, this is like the worst head I've ever gotten in my life. And so it was like a lot of like Jedi mind tricks and and like, you know what I mean, and like meditation. But like I ended up coming, you know what I mean, like I came, but like it was just like a lot of brain power. And then so I come, and then he asked me if I'm okay after I come. Like he's like, wait, are you okay? Like is everything fine? And I'm like, I'm literally coming. Like yes, I'm fine. And it's not like I was coming weird either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I was like screaming. It's not like I was like screeching. Like, I wasn't doing anything like extreme. I was just regularly moaning and like closing my legs. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, just a regular come. And like, he made it seem like if I was dying. Like, I don't know, girl. Like, it was just so weird. And then when it finally got to the point where we were supposed to like have intercourse, like where he was supposed to like fuck me, he couldn't get hard. He was having performance issues, which was fine until I learned why he was having performance issues. And it's because he was afraid that he wasn't going to be big enough because he thought that I wanted a mandingo. And I didn't even know what the fuck a mandingo was. And then he showed me, and then I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, dude, I don't need a fucking leg inside of me. Like, I'm fine. And he was like, well, I don't know. Like, I'm just so afraid that that's what you want. And I was like, you have only known me for like a day. Like, that is not what I want. And then he just couldn't get it up. And then I even asked him, I was like, do you want to go get supplements? Like, do you want to go get like Viagra? Or like, do you want to go get like, you know, one of those rhino pills so like it can help you fucking get up? And he was like, no, I feel like that's embarrassing. And I was like, motherfucker, what's embarrassing is that you paid $200 for us to be here and you can't even fuck me. Like, that's what's embarrassing, homie. Like, that's what's fucking embarrassing. Like, are you fucking crazy? So, yeah, girl, he was dumb. Like, are you dumb? Like, he was dumb. And so then I was like, okay. And then what ended up happening is that, like, he kept telling me, he was like, okay, like, let's move to the floor. Like, maybe I'll be better at the floor. And so then we tried on the floor, and he just couldn't get it in. Like, it just couldn't happen. And so then we tried to get on the bed. Couldn't happen. Tried to get on the floor. Couldn't happen. And then finally, I looked him dead in the eyes. I remember I was on top of him, and I looked him dead in the eyes, and I went, I feel so bad that you're not gonna come. And he was like, what? Who said I wasn't gonna come? And I was like, me, bitch, because we've been doing this for 2 hours now, and like nothing's happening. I want to lay the fuck down. I want to go to sleep. Like, I'm already done. Like, I already came, honey. Like, I already came, honey. Like, granted, again, it took a lot of mental power, but like, it already happened. Like, it already happened. So, you know what I mean? Like, cry me a river. Like, it's not gonna happen. So then, we ended up, I think, stopping, and then we just cuddled and watched TV at night. Like, we literally just cuddled and watched, I forget what we watched. I think, oh, we watched QVC. we watched QVC, and we were just making fun of the ladies on QVC, and every once in a while, like, we would start making out again, and then, like, we would continue watching the show, but, like, he didn't come, and that was probably, like, the worst hookup story. He did end up taking me to breakfast and stuff. Like, he took me to Jack in the morning, and, like, we had, like, a nice conversation in the car, and, like, he was really cool. But then I got high on shrooms one day, and then he talked to me really weird, and I didn't like the way he spoke to me, so I blocked him. But yeah, I don't know, that was definitely, like, the worst hookup story, I feel like so far, you know. Second worst was probably the guy that I fucked in his car in the summer, and then he wouldn't stop leaving me alone, because, like, I just wanted that one to be a one night, like, I wanted that to be, like, a one night stand type shit, or a one afternoon stand type shit, and, like, he just kept on texting me, and I was like, honey, listen, no, like, you're never gonna see this ever again. Like, I was at a low point, I was down bad, and that was the only reason that happened, and I'm not down bad anymore, so, like, that's not gonna happen anymore. You know what I mean? Okay, have you ever had, wait, what? Oh, have you ever had a one-night stand, and if so, how did it felt? I have had a one-night stand, obviously. I mean, I just told you about one of them. Well, I guess technically that one wasn't a one night, because then I did see him, like, again after that. So technically that one wasn't a one night. I have had 3 one-night stands technically. But I feel like the one that is most one-night stand-ish is the very first one that I did, which was at a house party. I was at a house party with my friend Brittany, and we were there at the house party, and I got really drunk, but, like, it's fine, you know what I mean? Like, I was fully for it type shit, even though I was intoxicated. But, like, even now, like, talking about it now, like, I'm like, no, peace and love, Miss Sunshine, but, like, she wanted it, you know what I mean? Like, I know for a fact I wanted it. And also, they were intoxicated as fuck too, so, like, we were both intoxicated as fuck. But we were at a house party, and I remember I was like, I want to go the fuck to bed. So, like, I went to, like, the bed or whatever, and the bed didn't have a sheet, but it's fine. I went to the bed, and I laid down on the bed, and I slept for probably, like, 2 or 3 hours. And then I remember the guy was coming into bed, right? But, like, he went on the side or whatever, and he was, like, gonna go into bed. And, like, because it was his bed, and, like, he was gonna go to bed, and I woke up and looked at him on top of me, because, like, he was, like, because, like, the bed was, like, on the wall, so, like, he had to crawl over me to be able to, like, go onto the side to sleep, right? And, like, he was already, like, about to flop over to, like, lay the fuck down, and I looked at him, and I was like, this is my moment. And so I took off my shorts. And I was like, huh? And he was like, okay. And then I remember we had sex. And he was an ex-coworker. That's the thing that I forgot to mention. He was not only an ex-coworker, but he was an ex-boss. An ex-boss, ex-coworker. And it happened, girl. And, like, we had sex. It lasted, like, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and, like, I enjoyed myself, probably because I was, like, intoxicated again, like I said, I was probably because I was, but, like, I enjoyed it like a motherfucker. And then I remember he, like, helped me get to the bathroom so I could pee, and then I peed, and I used Brittany's, like, facial wipes to, like, clean myself down there, and then I went back to the bed and I knocked out, and, like, and then when I woke up, I remember it was super awkward, because, like, I didn't know, like, one night stand protocol, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what the fuck you were supposed to do after having a one night stand at a house party, waking up in the house party's house with the guy still there, like, alive, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what the protocol was, so, like, I just kind of, like, continued the day like if it was nothing. And he, like, kind of started to talk to me in the morning, but, like, I don't know if he, like, regrets it or not, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, we didn't have a conversation, so, like, because of that, I just didn't really know where we stood. So, like, that one genuinely felt like a one night stand, because it was like we did it, you know, while under the influence, you know, in his fucking bed without a sheet, in his fucking room without a door. You know what I mean? Just like a random night, like, it happened. So, like, that was definitely, like, my first one night stand, and it just felt weird in the sense of, like, the reason why it felt weird was because we didn't have a conversation afterwards. Like, I feel like that's the only reason it felt weird. Also, he was a Capricorn, so, like, I can say now that I had sex with my own sign, so, like, tea. But yeah, girl, I don't know, Cappies. Okay, where do you see yourself in 10 years? So in 10 years, Honestly, I'm hoping, okay, so in 10 years, how old am I going to be? I'm going to be 32. Hopefully I already have an apartment and or house. And if it's an apartment, hopefully it's an apartment that I enjoy. It doesn't need to be big. It doesn't need to be fancy schmancy or anything like that. If anything, maybe it could be a fire stove. That would definitely be very wanted. Hopefully I'm, either still doing YouTube and very successful in it, or I have a job that I genuinely really enjoy. And if it is a job, I wouldn't mind it being like kind of like a educational career type thing. Like I've always said that I wanted to be like a kindergarten teacher, or like a, or even like a high school teacher of some kind, like an art teacher, or like a professor of some kind. Like fuck it, I'll go to the 8-year college, you know what I mean, so I can be a fucking professor if that's what I want to do. But yeah, I don't know, like I definitely feel like I wanted to be something in education or something having to do with children. That's if they even allow me to do that, because like I have a lot of incriminating shit on my YouTube, you know what I mean, like by me smoking weed and stuff on here. So I don't know if I'd be able to work with children, but maybe I'd be able to work with like college students. So that's the only reason I feel like maybe I could be like a college professor, you know what I mean, maybe at a community college. Maybe they don't need as many years of experience at a community college. I don't know, girl, but I feel like I'd probably be doing something like that, or I'd still be doing my YouTube, maybe even a motivational speaker of some kind. I don't fucking know, girl. I really don't fucking know, but I definitely want to be doing something fun, doing something, exciting when I'm 32. I want to be living my life the way that I want to be living my life, and hopefully I'm not living in a tent in my mom's backyard anymore. But if I am, at the same time, like it's like I'm not a failure at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter how it is I end up living my life and dying and all that other shit. I'm not a failure because I enjoyed myself every step of the way, you know what I mean? Like I'm enjoying myself, so it's like it really doesn't matter. But hopefully I am somewhere better, you know what I mean? Hopefully I'm in an apartment. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna know how to drive yet, but if I do, more power to Miss Future Sunshine at 32. But if I don't know how to drive yet, then I'm not gonna hate on myself, because like I don't expect me to learn anyways. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I expect myself to be happy, glowing, 30, flirty, and thriving. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Have you ever made an amateur vid for you only? No. I never did. Never made one even in my long ass fucking relationship. We never even did that. I was never interested in it. They never brought it up. I've never been interested in on it, like even like alone, you know what I mean, like even like just with myself. I have taken like lewd photos of myself, you know what I mean, but I've never done a video. I think it's because like video is like so intimate and like so out there, you know what I mean, so like it just feels kind of freaky to do that. But like intimate pictures just don't feel as freaky like that. Like I don't know, like an intimate picture, girl, like that's nothing. That's a Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? Like taking a picture of my titties, like that's a fucking Sunday night, you know what I mean? Like that's nothing. So it's like, so like to me that's nothing. But like a pussy pic, girl, what? Girl, who? Like what the fuck? No. One time a guy asked me for that, and I was like, you are out of your damn mind. You are getting blocked. Like no. Like I'll gladly send a picture of my tits, but not my fucking pussy. But yeah, no. No, I have not done that. And then lastly, what would you like your next relationship to look like? I mean, obviously, like, I want her to be good. I want her to be sexy. I want them to know how to drive. I want them to know how to drive, and I want them to be very spontaneous, and I want them to take me places. And, like, spontaneous, but with, like, spontaneous that, like, works for me, you know? Like, I want them to like wake up in the morning and be like, I want to take you somewhere today, so like you better fucking be cute as fuck and be ready by 3 p.m. And then I'll be like, okay, T, period, I will do that. You know what I mean? Like I want shit like that to like be a regular thing in my relationship. I would also like them to be good at buying me gifts, because I didn't really get to experience that in my past one. So I would like to experience that in this one, where I want them to like know me and like know what I like and actually pay attention to my interests. So then they can buy me things that correlate with those interests without me having to help. What else? I would like them to like driving. That sounds like weird and annoying, but I want them to like it, so then we do it more often, you know what I mean? Like I want it to be like 3 o'clock in the morning and then be like, do you want to just go on a joyride? And I'd be like, yeah, T, period, yes I do. You know what I mean? Like I want things like that. What else? I want to be taken out to eat, you know what I mean? I want him to be nice to me. I want him to listen to me. I also want him to like really be into like art of some kind, even if it's nerdy art. Like, I don't care if it's nerdy art, if it's like, you know, fancy schmancy art, if it's like, you know, woodworking art, if it's metal art. Like, I don't care what type of art it is. I just want them to be into something. Like, I want them to be like, oh yeah, like I paint figurines, or like, oh yeah, like I fucking do woodworking, or oh yeah, like I'm a fucking blacksmith, you know what I mean? Like, I want them to like do something, you know? Like, I want them to be like, I want them to be talented in something. And specifically because I want them to make me things, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds so bad that I'm like, I want them to do this and I want them to do that for me and I want them to do this for me, but it's like, but at the same time, like, it's like I'm not changing them in any way. Like, it's like I want them to already be a blacksmith so then they can make me shit already. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to already be a woodworker so then they can fucking make me shit without me having to ask. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to already be a part of their genetic code. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I just get the benefits of it because it's like I'm with them. But yeah, or like an artist or something, you know what I mean? Like, I want, or like a carpet maker. Oh my God. Like, I want to be with an artistic motherfucker. Like, I want to be with an artistic motherfucker so bad. Or like another DIY motherfucker like me. Oh, we would be fucking unstoppable. We would be fucking unstoppable. Every Halloween, we would be fucking unstoppable. Yeah, I want like a creative motherfucker. I want someone that's down with some glue, with some glitter with me, you know what I mean? Down to bust down. Like, I want someone like that. And I want them to be okay with cleaning the kitchen. And that's pretty much it. Like, that's literally it. Like, it's just like, I feel like it's very simple stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's very simple, like, brain dead shit. But it's just like, that's just what I really, really want. Like, I just really, really want that. And I want us to be able to watch movies together and shows together. And I don't want them to be really big into superheroes. Like, I don't want that to be a part of their, like, personality. Like, I don't want that to be, like, a big part of their personality. Like, and if it is, it better be, like, exciting superheroes and not like Marvel. Like, I want them to be like a real nerd. You know what I mean? Like they talk about some superhero that I've never heard about. You know what I mean? Like, that would be so sexy. Like, if they talking about something that I've never heard about, like, that's sexy to me. But if they're talking to me about Iron Man girl, like I do not care, bitch. Like, I am snooze fest, snooze, bore. I don't care. But if they're talking to me about like fucking Avocado Man, and he was like in one issue of the fucking Spider-Man fucking, you know what I mean, Megaverse or some shit, like, I want to know about that. Like, that sounds exciting. But yeah, I don't know. I want them to be fun. I want them to be exciting, and I want them to be just a cool person and also attractive. I am so sorry, but they gotta be hot. They gotta be sexy. They gotta be nice. They gotta be good to look at. I want to look at them and be like, God damn, like, that is mine. Like, I achieved that. I was able to lasso that bitch over here. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to be nice as fuck. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. You know what I mean? I think that's really it. Like, that's what I want my next relationship to look like. Just like very nice, very cute, very fun. We do arts and crafts together. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We do arts and crafts together, and they take me out to eat, and I surprise them with gifts. Like, that's what I want. Like, that's all I really want, and I feel like that'd be so much fun. And like, oh, I don't know, fucking, oh, putting it out in the universe. Come on. But yeah, anyways, that was today's Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed my answers to the questions. I don't know, girl, what the fuck do I say? But yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Q&A, and yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have a great rest of your day / week / month. And yeah, anyways, bye. Love you guys.